Hi everybody, welcome. I didn't expect to be going live today, but somehow I just had a feeling that this was a good time before the new year to be thinking about the eclipses that are coming up that start at the beginning of 2019. So because we're about to come into the eclipse season, I thought that this was an opportune time. Merry Christmas to those of you for whom it is Christmas Day, welcome. For those of you that celebrate it. In Australia and New Zealand, I do believe it's over now. But a very warm welcome to you. So, eclipses are very powerful turning points. They're opportunities that happen during the year, usually every 6 months or so, where you can really turbocharge your life. And so because the first moon event of the year that I've already done a video about, and also one with the Pleiadians perspective about the solar eclipse that comes up in Capricorn at the beginning of this year, 2019. I thought this was a great time before you're making New Year's resolutions, for those of you that do. I thought that this was the time to really discuss. I'll open it up for questions as well as I get through some of this, and to see what these eclipses are about during 2019, and perhaps I'll touch a little on 2020. So the key here is that there's a build-up of energy. In 2019 we've got 5 eclipses, and in 2020 we've got 6 eclipses. So if you like, we've got more opportunities over this next couple of years to make some really powerful, intelligent choices for yourself and also for our planet. And particularly at play for this coming year is that 3 out of the 5 eclipses are in Capricorn. Let me give you those dates. We've got January the 5th, which is the first one, which is in Capricorn, which is a solar eclipse. July the 16th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening in Capricorn. And December the 25th, same date a year from now, we've got another solar eclipse in Capricorn. So, and we've got the sun right now in Capricorn, and during January. So don't worry if you're not a Capricorn. That's the first thing I must say to you. Doesn't matter at all, because somewhere in your chart you will have Capricorn. 1 or 2 maybe life areas will be affected by these eclipses. If you don't have your own chart, you can go to my website, get a free chart. If you look under reports, just click on the top one, you'll get a free mini reading and your chart. So see if you can see where that glyph of Capricorn lies. I'll draw it for you. Looks like this. Hope you can see that. Not sure whether you can, but look for where Capricorn lies in your chart to see which life areas are going to be particularly affected by this Capricorn energy. So, Capricorn is truly the flavor of things to come for the next 2 years. January the 12th of 2020, which is only just over a year away, I've been talking about this for some time, is a very significant date. We've got Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter coming together with an eclipse in Capricorn. So it's really important for us to, as best we can, understand what Capricorn is all about. Because the more you can understand that, the greater possibility you have to make very practical, material, positive changes to your life. So Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. And Saturn has everything to do with structure. It has a lot to do with money, with health, with business, with anything that's physical and practical. And with Uranus coming into Taurus on March the 6th of 2019, we're coming into this opportunity now, perfect time for the new year, to make those New Year's resolutions and to set some clear intentions. And the thing about Capricorn is, it's important to take action, to actually take a step, because Capricorns do like to feel productive. They like to feel useful. It's an earth sign. And Capricorn is all about this bigger picture. So how are you structuring your time? What are you doing with your time? Are you using it in a way that feels useful to you, valuable to you? And if not, what can you do to change that? So depending where it is falling in your chart, these eclipses, particularly let's look at the first one, which is at 15 degrees of Capricorn, right in the middle of Capricorn. So it has everything to do with how you organize your life, your clothes, your relationships, your work, your home, your family. Is there balance? Capricorn has very much to do with going out into the world. Now, it doesn't mean to say you have to be out there physically. I mean, I'm kind of out there on this video, but sort of not, because I'm in the comfort of my own home and my paintings and creations, but at the same time with you. So what is it you want to create for yourself? Tangibly. It's really time to write down. I've made, a list of things. I always try at the beginning of the year to think of the things that are most important to me. And what can I do? What do I need to visualize? What changes do I need to make in order to accomplish those? I've got 2 audios going. Do I really? Michael Gregory, thank you for letting me know that. Is that true, everybody? Can you hear 2 lots of audio? Oh, dearie me. I'm not sure what to do about that. Can I get some feedback, please, as to whether you're hearing me in duplicate or whether there's just some kind of an echo for some of you? Just one, okay. So sorry, Michael. Yes, not too bad. Okay, echoey. Sorry, I think that might just be to do with the fact that it's raining heavily in Greece, and that sometimes causes a delay in the connection. But thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Wonderful. The eclipses in Capricorn want you to learn lessons. So if you're going through something difficult or painful, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What am I learning from this painful experience? Is there anything that I could have done differently? Yes, what could I have done differently? Could I have had a different outcome, and could I have perhaps reduced the amount of pain? Thank you, everybody. Greatly appreciate your feedback. And so, there you go, Mara, thank you. You might want to share. Let's share online. Let's activate. Great, this is co-creation. I love it. Mara wants to manifest a healthy, debt-free life with loving relationships for all of us in the collective. Thank you. I love this. I'm echoing again. Not sure what I can do about it, but hey, let's start sharing the things that you want to see for yourself. You put those online as well. And what you'd like to see for our world. Because for sure, Capricorn energy with these eclipses, we're going to have issues with governments coming up. I mean, here we go. Great. Gina wants to be cancer-free. Thank you. Rena wants to manifest a genuine love relationships. Colleen wants to be an artist. Shirley's sending love to everybody. Abundance, Steph, thank you. Wonderful. So add that, even if you're watching after the time. See if you can add live and put out into the universe. There's something about saying something and making it real. Eclipses, new moon solar eclipses, the one we've got coming up in January, is about setting new intentions. Something new and clear. And then in July we get the lunar eclipse, and that's when something can come to fruition. Yes? Thank you. Michael, you didn't mess the flow, you really opened things up. Thank you, appreciate it. So Shenna wants to start her own business. You see? Some Farhana wanting peace. So put it out there. This is great. Manifesting JC, manifesting abundance and soul-fulfilling career. Great, these are great ideals. Visualize them, set the intention. And then with the Capricorn, it's about saying every day, because Capricorn is consistent. Every day, I shall take some baby steps, maybe just one step, every day towards Gina maybe being debt-free, a peace to come over the world. What can you do to be peaceful within yourself to help bring that peace to the world? To be more healthy. Great, Sarah Ann. Great. What can you learn? What can you do about that? Fabulous. Great, great, great. Thank you. Because when you put something out, it has a frequency, it has a vibration, and it somehow gives you momentum to manifest what you're looking for. And as you see what other people are going, yes? And these are, for some, very difficult times. And life does present difficulties. Yes, that's what Saturn is here for, to teach us our lessons, so that we learn how to live in a way that is productive, that is has a certain amount of structure, because living in the physical world that we have, we are involved with structures. We need certain structures. We need certain boundaries. Thanks, Lone wants to be healing, wants to feel love, being your best self. These are great, great. Yes, some of you want to experience true love. So really think about what's true love mean for me, and what can I do that is loving today, and set yourself one thing. Joyful way forward for human evolution and the ascension of our planet Gaia. Thank you, Leah. Yeah, so all these things, and as we mix together, this is the internet. This is what we have got that is so wonderful, that we can mix our energies together, because each one has something different and unique, and structures, and how we structure our world, because governments are going to fall. They're going to change. You've only got to look at England at the moment with Brexit and the chaos there, and what's happening in the United States with the partial shutdown. It's already happening. So this is a reflection of your internal way of structuring your world, utilizing your time, being productive, taking baby steps, learning lessons, and at the same time, together, what structures do we want that will support our world, our earth healing, our bodies healing, our medical systems healing, our educational systems, the inequalities on our planet. What can we do, and how can we restructure what we do? And I think that everybody's needed. Young, old, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you look like. It matters that we come together and that we work with an energy, thank you Shirley, working with nature and animals from the heart, including everybody, including everything, and making it real. So there will be lessons for those who are working without integrity, who are working with corruption. These structures are not going to be able to continue with the onslaught of these eclipses, with all this Capricorn energy, with Uranus in Taurus. It's all earth energy. Already the earth, the volcanoes are erupting. My heart and prayers out to those who have been affected by the latest volcanoes, tsunami, earthquakes, fires. It's all, the earth is on fire. We're on fire. We have to make some changes. So all these things are coming up and to be triggered during this year 2019 coming, and 2020. I kind of see these in conjunction. I'm going to be doing another video about the years from now up to 2025, because that's another significant point. And I'll do a seminar workshop about that too. So I'm working with that, meditating on that at the moment. That will be out shortly. But for right now, this was the significant moment, which is looking at this Capricorn energy that I said is super strong. And think of the goat. It's always good to think of the animal or the logo or the glyph that is represented in the astrology. It's very powerful. Capricorn, the goat. The goat is very hardy. Yes, I mean, they can live on almost the strangest of foods. They can live in the coldest of climates, halfway up a blooming mountain. And yet they are resourceful, aren't they? So it's about using your resources carefully. Our Earth's resources with respect. Capricorn, above all, wants to be respected. Thank you, Krista. I'd love you to come to Greece to join me on a seminar. And I'll be doing things online with online live streaming as well. For those of you that can't come to Greece or wherever else I'm going. I'm being guided that I'll be going to a few places during this next year or two. So let me know if you want to come to your location. Yeah? And let me know in a practical way. Capricorn, what might you organize? What might we get involved with? Love this, Lotus Key. Our blood is the same color. We may have different groups of blood, but blood is what runs through us. So think about that energy of Capricorn, because Capricorn is often very long-lived. They don't give up. They keep on going, even if they have only got a small amount of water or a small amount of food. They know how to be frugal, how to be careful. So how can you really utilize what you have already without worrying about more? Yeah, you can have more, but look at what you've got right now with your two hands, with your eyes, with your creativity. Because creativity comes into this greatly because we've got an eclipse on January the 21st in Leo. And then that is the last one in Leo for quite some time. So Leo, January 21st, all about shining your light. Shining the fact that each one of you is unique. We might have lots of similarities, and we do. But that each one has something unique to give as a part of the mosaic that makes up this beautiful collection of souls that we have on this planet. So structures coming down. What structures do you need to pull down in your life? What structures are not working for you? Are you eating in a way that is in accordance with what your body needs at the moment? Where are you being too rigid in your life? Sometimes Capricorn energy can be too fixed. And then we've got this energy of the Cancer eclipses. So we've got a lot of Capricorn, especially 2019. We've got a solar eclipse in Cancer on July 2nd of 2019. And again, we've got one on January the 10th of 2020 and another one June 21st of 2020. So if you like, we're starting out predominantly with the Capricorn energy and then moving towards this Cancer energy. And these two always come together, always. So you cardinal signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries, you're going to be tested as to where are you going to take your leadership? Where are you going to lead the way? Where are you going to stand up and be counted? And where is your identity in this? Yes, oh, Yolanda, Capricorn can be very funny and playful. I don't mean to give it a bad rap here. Capricorns can have the most wonderful sense of humour and very dry often and very, very enjoyable, yes? They like their work, they like to feel useful, but at the same time, as long as that is a part of their life, then, joking around with Capricorns, most definitely. But very often they want to teach you something. So yes, Stella, you're dealing with Capricorn and Cancer. So Cancer has to do with your family, your home, your heart. And we'll be looking at family and the redefinition of family. And boy, that comes up right now this time of the year. Happy holidays to those of you who are celebrating. But there may be also those who are feeling lonely, who are feeling sad, who are feeling isolated, who don't feel as though they have family. How can we include more of us? And that's where the benefit of this wonderful internet we have. But we also need the Capricorn energy, which is making it practical. How can we make it practical that we connect together? That we make one another our family. It's about finding your soul family, your tribe, if you like. So yes, flowing with the waters of life, thank you, Shirley, and having the strength to ride the waves, and that we are all a part of the body of the ocean itself anyway. So it's really about finding family, and with that love and nurturing that you feel from family, because if you really have that, I know not many have that necessarily, yes? There are many families where you don't have it. Thank you, Mark. Glad you're finding your chosen family here. Isn't that wonderful? But we now begin to choose our family. We begin to choose who we want to surround ourselves with, where we really can once again co-create. Zephania, you're with us right now. Sending you love. Thank you for sharing. Sorry for the echo. I'm not sure what I can do about that. Yeah. So, and what we're gradually moving into is this energy of Gemini and Sagittarius. So it's really, thank you for liking the echo. Some of you like the echo. I just love that we, yes, your world family. Yes, you crave. Thank you. It's this deep desire now that we don't just have to have the blood family, but we can have a wider family. One where we really feel connected to many people and not just one or two, because from one or two come insecurities. Yeah. I've got carpet on the floor, so I'm surprised that there is echo. And I've got paintings behind me to try to muffle the walls a little, but thank you for putting up with it. So we're moving towards Gemini Sagittarius energy, especially as we get into 2020 more. So what is extremely important during this next year or two is that we create the structures we want, that we do things physically, that we deal with governments, how we organize ourselves, how we organize the internet, how we're going to deal with legal situations, how we're going to deal with the powers that be. It's important that we act as a wider community now. Yes, a wider community. So this is what I feel is being asked of at this time. So there's always the personal level, and then there is the wider level. And somehow the two go together. I'm hoping you're getting inspiration here by those who are sharing what you want to see for yourself and the world, here and now. And maybe what action you're going to take, because let's do, let's be the goats here. The goats actually move, yeah, they actually take action. So what action are you going to take to move towards that which you're looking for? Then, as I said, we're moving towards Gemini and Sagittarius. Once we've got good structures, healthy structures in place, then we can begin to move more towards this Aquarian age, which will be more learning to tolerate, to accept our differences, to respect our differences of opinion and viewpoints, and at the same time to learn how we can work together in a very positive way. So those are my first thoughts and ideas that I wanted to share with you. I hope you find that valuable. If anybody's got any questions, I'll take one or two questions if you have any, or comments that you'd like to make. Thank you, many of you are commenting. I think we need to learn how to speak one another's languages. We've each got different languages. I'm looking here at Si Young Kim, who's written something that kind of looks like Chinese but probably isn't. But how I can speak and learn your language, how we can learn one another's languages and communicate. So, gosh, a lot of questions coming now. I would say that how to use it to make career choices and feel secure in your choice. Well, just at the very beginning, really, is to look at those career choices that you're making, maybe, and see, maybe you've got 2 or 3 choices. Then look at the consequences. Capricorn is always a good one for looking at consequences. Look at the consequences of the different choices that you might make. Really make it practical. Jeanette, continue to paint. You haven't painted before, but you have a strong energy. Absolutely. It's doing something practical that you enjoy. Perfect. That's a wonderful, I had a wonderful Capricorn friend for many, many years, who I love very much. And it's actually her birthday today. Happy birthday. And really, what she was wonderful at as a double Capricorn Sun, Moon, and actually Mercury in Capricorn, she was always good at helping people when they found their passion, what they love to do, helping them translate that into a successful career, something physical and tangible. So that's what you're looking at the time of this new moon solar eclipse coming up on January the 5th and starting this whole journey into restructuring our world so that everything can thrive. Okay. So thank you very, very much for joining me today. As always, it's a pleasure. I feel very honoured that you tune in with me. And to me, you're my family, my extended family. And I hope that one day we may meet in person. And sending you very much love. Bye for now.